Hello everyone, this is Who here, and welcome to the final game in the Sly Cooper quadrilogy. Is that why? I don't know. Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. Or as I first call it, Sly 4, Thieves in Time, because this is Sly 4, come on here. So yeah, no intro cussing it is, I guess we're heading straight to the title screen. I'm gonna stand out because I know my chest's gonna be noisy. So yeah, finally the fourth and final Sly Cooper game in the marathon. That's better. Sorry about that, my mic was kind of off, but now this is the only Sly Cooper game, you know, that actually wasn't developed by Sucker Punch Studios. No, instead, it was made by Sanzu Games. This game was made 8 years after Sly 3. Probably because, as you know, after Sly 3, Sucker Punch wants to do their own, want to do other projects and stuff. So, someone else decides to coronate the fourth game. It's like a franchise now, and Sanzu Games is the same developers that port the first 3 Sly games onto PS3 and PS Vita. So. Hopefully we're in good hands? Maybe? Oh, I definitely got some things to say about here, but yeah. Let's get started. I guess this is technically my first PlayStation 3, like proper PS3 Let's Play. Either way, I'm excited. Let's get started. Wonderful story? Sure, why not? Let's get started. Also, I'll be kind of always loading screens. These loading screens are longer than Sonic 06, and that's probably the first major complaint out of this game. The loading screens are way too bloody long. And then you can see all the collectibles that we'll be getting. I'll explain each one of them soon, but as soon as I finish loading, there's going to be the first cutscene card. So here we go.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So, I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist, and we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thievius raccoonus. the Master Thief's Handbook, passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris. The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us became an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather, infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top secret project was constructing a time machine, and now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thievius Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
Okay, you both remember the plan, right?
Of course! My mind is like a steel cap!
That's trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over it 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
Okay, so here we are at the usual tutorial level course, so expect Bentley interrupting us a lot as usual. But yet, this is slide 4, looking a heck of a lot more different. But don't be worried, even though this game's named by completing forever, it's still at the core pretty much the same game as slide 2 and 3, so don't really worry about drastic gameplay changes. So slide's usual same user, he can still charge his cane for a split attack like before. I feel he controls a teensy bit heavier this time, but again, he's a bit heavier, but still nothing to get used to. The American controls are different as well. Typically, I get used to that as well. Don't know why they changed the Binocular controls. Yep, here's the menu. They can return to the hideout if we want to. We got unlockables. I'll play with that later. We can replace the cutscenes and chalk talks. Those are basically the Bentley Shadow slideshows from Slide 2 and 3. And here is the map. I'll get this out of the way. If you want to get one of the trophies in this game, you need to bring out the map every single time you enter into a new area. It's bloody annoying and I hate it. It's called Navigate for Drake and I bloody hate it.
Careful, Sly. Those security choppers are bad news.
Okay.
Suppose I don't have to mention you can jump using the
Yes, I know I could jump. It's what every single video game can do. So yes, jump, double jump, we know Bentley.
then press the X button again.
La la la.
Right.
Okay.
Another one of my many talents.
And since it's been 8 years since Slide 3, naturally all the characters have got slightly redesigned. Bentley looks, I'm sorry, Slide looks a bit gruffier, much more older than he did in the first 3 games, which I don't mind. Makes sense. I don't mind. Slide's model in this game looks perfectly fine, honestly. Sure looks a bit gruffer, that's the way I could put it, but yeah.
Excellent. It's perfect for.
Okay, here's spotlights. Now how the heck in this game is you get noticed by them, they'll shoot a one-hit laser at you and you'll immediately be dead, so
Can handle that.
watch out for the lasers. You can't tank damage for fun anymore. You got to avoid the spotlights. And for that goes for lasers as well. Hope we can slide on lasers like we did in Slide 3 and yeah. Thankfully you screw all of that. This game is very forgiving like Slide 3 is. You don't have to redo a huge part of it all over again, so that's nice. So hey, and usually one to get the coins. Oh come on! Let me. Shut up, Bentley. So yeah.
That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
So yeah, in this game we'll be traveling in time, obviously. And Bentley mentioned a time machine in Slide 3, and that's the plot of this game. So yeah, it's definitely a thought Slide 3, so that's what we're gonna call it Slide 4, because it is Slide 4. So yes, we could do the ninja spiral jump like we could before in the first 3 games. As per usual, invert. Make sure to fine tune my controls so that the camera feels right to use. And I can see by this episode length that this tutorial stage is quite long, if not the longest tutorial stage of the normal.
Hey Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alleys. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you
Good
stay
lord.
off the cable, Sly. You can't risk
Okay,
street level.
so yeah.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers
So-
to stay above the action anyway.
Guess why are you talking to yourself? Well, talking to Bentley. I don't know.
Perfect night for a heist.
Why are you betraying Carmelita after you lied Hanisha? Now you just feel like, I want to go Phoebe again. And it's been 8 years, so why not? Yeah, I'll admit, the story in this game is not as good compared to the first 3 anyway, and I'll get into that way down here in this Let's Play, so... Destroy everything. And still walk cool, and heck, you don't have to hold a circle bar this time. Just press it once and you'll be stuck to it until you jump right off. That's how I like it, and I can't believe it took it to the 4th game to fix that. So anyways,
I promise.
more spotlights, do not get noticed,
Good to be back in business.
because screw stealth, just kidding. Okay. More ninja spiral jumps. Ugh. Why am I having the Thunderbirds theme?
Looks like security is really being
too close.
Okay, so... Cool. Okay, so... Again, avoid the spotlights. Yeah, not much to say here, except... Slice back! It's been 8 years.
I told you it would be a piece of cake.
Don't jinx this, Sly. Wait. Ah, you jinxed it. I told you.
Oh, guess I'm a little out of practice.
You say something, Sly?
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum, and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that. I can't believe the security in this place. This better be worth it.
What? Not like compared to the first 3 games you've been? Whatever. Yes, you can pickpocket guards again. Pretty much the same way as you did in Sly 3. And now trophies I need to get for pickpocketing all the irons in the game, so there's that. Okay. Give me all the money. I need it. There we go. Okay, I think it's time to move on. Watch out for spotlight again. And ooh, who are these people behind the window? Gee, I wonder they had the feelings for this game. Yeah, they're totally the villains of this game. If I just like and break through the window and just western all there, then this game wouldn't even exist. Ugh. Come on, that guy was there is definitely the villain of this game. I'm calling it right now. Ugh. Anyways, let's continue on. I think we're at least at the end of Sly's portion of the level. Yes, in this tutorial level, we'll be able to play as Bentley and Murray in this tutorial level, which is the first. Let's see what's behind here. Wow, more money, of course. But what's that over there? Is that a bouncing slime mask? What are you doing leaving these things around, Sly? Okay, so these are actually new collectibles unique to this game. These are slime masks. There are 60 in the game. They're scattered across everywhere from hub roles to individual jobs. And yeah, they're quite annoying to find. Thing is, we will get. And for the sliders, for getting all the sliders, we can get different paragliders, different costumes, and different weapons too. So, if you want to make some cool changes to your stuff and that, then I guess scale the slime mask. You don't have to scale the slimes if you don't want to, but of course, as the completionist in me, I will be getting all the slime masks because of course I will.
I wonder what kind of surprises they have.
One in the next slide fire, I wonder they'll make a return. I won't mind a don't, because. Anyways, so yeah, new collectibles, slime masks. Guess this one. I might as well get to West Close here. Clue Balls finally returned for Sly 1 and 2, so I kind of missed those. Loot also returns for Sly 2 as treasures and actual collectibles they need to get 100% completion. So that's a thing.
Don't worry.
And of course there's trophies, but that's kind of a given for a PS3 game that's released late in the PlayStation 3's lifespan. There you go, I got a key. It allows you to get into the museum. I'm sorry I'm talking over Bentley, but this point is pretty much the tutorial guide. So, Nothing in here. Oh. Flowers. Just give me all the money. Okay, let's head in.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece. Interesting. The last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager.
Ha! Oh, teenager turned into Chuck. Christ's sake, Bentley. You're not a teenage mutant ninja. You want,
My mom should make short work of that grate. I just need
Oh,
to
don't-
get the triangle.
adult sneaky nerdy turtle. I guess.
That was a
So yeah, so Bentley, he pretty much all the same as he did in the first 3 games. Well, no. Well, yeah, in 2 and 3. At least in the first 3 games. No, Bentley didn't play in Sly 1. So yes, he still has his wheelchair from Sly 3, of course. You know, he does have the hard pack on automatically, though accidentally this time. Instead of acting like a third jump, just hold the A button after you do a second jump. You'll hover in the air for a short while, so there's that. Of course, bombs will turn too. And they do definitely make a great use of the bombs, definitely. And so Bentley's redesign, it's grown on me over time, but first,
better use the hover pack here.
yeah, here's the other pack in action.
Thank you, technology.
Don't rely on it, Bentley. And anyways, talk about Bentley's redesign. It has grown on me over time, but from my first impression of Sly's redesign, I didn't like it. I thought it looked more like an alien than a turtle, but it has slightly grown on me over time. I just think his glasses are way too huge. It makes it look like an alien. Also, the belly and most symbols have gone complete redesigns, and now they definitely feel like well, they belong with Sly Cooper's symbol. So I like it. And also, there's another mask, and there's actually all the masks for this tutorial level. So yeah. So let's get through this subway. Ow! Thank God for the health meter. Take notes, smart. Just kidding. I mean, why didn't get a health meter in Super Mario 64? We never had a health meter 2D Mario. Okay, I'm going off topic here. Let's just continue on. More bombing.
According to the schematics, the
Bentley is Bomberman.
underneath me. All I have to do is find a way in. Some explosives should do the trick.
Okay, I get it, Bentley. We know what to do. It blows up, and there we go.
Instant shortcut.
Jump on the ball! Also, where did Bentley get robotic arms for his wheelchair? Isn't that a bit excessive?
Talk about your close shaves.
At least it's Satan.
System coming, Bentley.
Great. Perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy.
Okay, so I'm talking over that cutscene, but well, I don't have much time to talk, so yeah. Mappy. Blah, 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 mappy. Blah, blah, blah.
Next time,
Anyways.
I'm giving Sly the sewer job.
Now Bentley can still pickpocket, and so it was in the way, so that's why I blowed. Bentley can still pickpocket, but instead of using Mag to pickpocket, he now pickpockets the same way Sly does. So that's kind of lame, but I guess more convenient. So yeah, and you can also, well, I didn't do it properly, but you can put bombs in pockets. Okay, we're hacking a computer. You know what that means. Yep, the hacking minigames for Sly 2 and 3 are back. And I can't be happier. Let's see how much of an HD upgrade they've been given.
Hello, old friend. We have
Oh my.
a docking gate before the security code flushes us from
It went from very simplistic 2D shapes to full out neon Tron like. Again, I think the controls for this game are a bit slow and heavier, but I got used to it.
Stick should control the bit cannon. The bit cannon can
Files.
burst right
Yep,
through
files
the
are back.
wall. Bit cannon performing well. Moving well.
And I think these hacking beacons are also a bit longer too, so I don't mind that.
Yes, a data key.
Yes, a data key! Okay.
Dang it, this reinforced
No.
firewall is too strong
They make
for
a-
the bit cannon. If I use
They make
that
new
other
additions
slot, I can
to
use
this
my pants
old hacking
down.
beacon, because we now get to control different ships.
Big guns, baby.
Here we get the
Gigabytes.
Panzer tank.
Crush those firewalls.
You knew slower. But yeah, they control slower, and your fire rate is slower, but your shots are more powerful, and this is the only shoot that I can be able to take down these purple pillars. Hey, here are the enemies. They're tanks there. As per no shoot, you can't. Well, you can't. You can only grab the day key when you're in an ordinary green turtle ship, so that sucks. Well, I guess I'll do it. And there's a third.
I can use this data key to disable
Yes,
the
Bentley.
firewall.
And there is a third
Time to dock the ship.
ship in these that they added, but I guess we'll see that later, because yeah, we're down the first hacking minigame. Okay, yeah, I forgot to cut out this loading time. I see they're bloody long. That's one thing I really hate on this game is the bloody load times. They're longer than Psycho 6's. I'm serious, they're longer than Sonic 06's.
And that's the way the code base crumbles.
Okay, Murray, you're up. The Murray is always on, Bentley.
Okay, Murray, we need to get you back in fighting shape. Why don't you warm up with a few basic attacks?
Okay, so now we'll play as Murray. Needs redesign. I really do like its redesign. You know, it looks a bit more
Charge up and release
fitter, stronger, I guess.
getting attack.
And his mask got redesigned. His mask now got a bit more color, and I actually really like it. I think Murray's redesign here is definitely my favorite.
But while in the air,
Yeah, sure, he's still in the wearing pants, but like, who cares about that really? I think he's got different shoes as well. I assume this is supposed to be his racing outfit, and I really like it. I like Murray's redesign here. Also, his new symbol up there in the top left is really cute. So yeah, Murray is pretty much still the powerhouse. He can still punch and kick and anything. Once again, he does feel a bit heavier than usual. And he was heavy enough to begin with, but still. Same as with Bentley, I think I'll say. But anyways. Simple, no scrub. Being up some bad guys. Wow. Yeah. Ugh. So, okay. Come on. Just, once again, I'm just wandering around going for coins. Because I'm a coin collector, apparently. Ow. You shall pay for that. Hey, Murray can now do a spinner. Okay, yes. Yes, Murray can do all the same as they could do in the first 3 games. I mean, 2 and 3, you couldn't play them in the first game. Ugh, I keep forgetting that. Anyways, we need to get to the warehouse, but we need to get rid of these creatures. Okay, here we go.
Huh? Where'd did you come from, shortstop?
Border mashing!
You guys should. That felt great!
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is!
Murray, don't forget to use your throwing ability. Press the
Thanks,
circle
Bentley.
button.
So yeah, you can still pick up and throw things that can slide 2 and 3. And yeah, the bombers thing. Sensory gains has a real. Yeah, I'll get to it later.
Okay, Sly, the security system is down. You're all clear.
Great. I'm going in. What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
Hey, Carmelita! Oh, funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying thief! I'm locking you up for good!
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van and ready to roll.
Au revoir. Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys! Oh yeah! Just like in a demolition derby!
Okay, so here's the first and only time we actually get to control the Cooper can. Don't worry, this won't become regular gameplay style be enough.
Watch out for those trees.
You can just not play this at all way we can actually control it, but I don't think this is the pointless thing.
Just setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
Nice landing, Murray. Hey, Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax, Sly. Just put the dagger in the receptacle. Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
You got it, chum!
Do not slow down, Murray.
I never do! Whoa!
So, whipping off from Back to the Future, Slide 4, Thieves in Time, truly begins.
Well, what else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is complicated. And I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thievius Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we traveled. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long trip. We needed to locate Ryuichi Cooper, Master Ninja, and Master Chef. According to the Cooper clan history, Ryuichi Cooper was actually the inventor of sushi. After creating this delectable dish, he opened a sushi restaurant, which, while very prosperous, also provided the perfect cover for a ninja. When we got to Japan, it was obvious something was very wrong. What should have been a peaceful village was more like a heavily patrolled military base. We located Ryuichi Sushi Restaurant only to find it shut down and under guard. Things got worse when Bentley discovered that Ryuichi was locked up in a new high-security jail, allegedly for serving bad sushi to the shogun. It all sounded like a pretty tough piece of fish to swallow. We needed to get to the bottom of the situation, and the first order of business was getting Ryuichi out of prison.
Okay, so now we're starting the first episode, turning Japanese. So yeah, so as we've seen from the splooge of cutscenes, the Thieves Raccoon's words are starting to disappear, so we gotta travel back in time to, well, fix what's causing all this. So, otherwise it's an excuse to finally see Sly Cooper's ancestors in the flesh. Yep, there's gonna be 5 Cooper ancestors we're finally getting to see, including one that sounds really all by themselves. And I guess I could say that's the whole gimmick of this game, I guess, or the whole shtick. So yeah, here's the safe house. Here's the new safe house. Again, everything's the same. Still plays playing most live. They're still feeding now. Blah blah blah. But the safe houses in this game are a lot more bigger than they were back in the first. No, inside 2 and 3. But I'll get to that later. So, this is what we're gonna do, and I'll see you next time. Later, people.